Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shabia with YLK. Like talk about saying, call Allah Yahweh by Shem Yahushua.
It's your brother Kanye.
Brother Tazian.
Feel what I'm saying? We just coming at y'all with a quick little video. My red pad told me that she had a prophetic dream of the coming of the Lord. You feel what I'm saying? So in the beginning of the dream, she says she was just like out with her friends and stuff, like just enjoying the day. You feel what I'm saying? Caught up in the world, basically. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's going on, or nobody knows what's about to happen, right? So she said she went over there in the daytime. You feel what I'm saying? The sun was out, and it was nowhere near to getting dark. But she say something happened outside to where she had to go outside and check outside, like what was going on. You feel what I'm saying? And she said it was dark, and she knew that she wasn't over there for that long of a time for the sun to rise and the sun to set. You feel what I'm saying? To be pitch black. So just understanding that, you feel what I'm saying? We know the scriptures is speaks about these things, right? So go ahead and bring that out, the top of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 27.
Yeah, this is the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 27. It says, "For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be."
So we go dive into that later in the video.
It says, "For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together." And it says, "Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened."
So it says immediately after the tribulation of those days, you know that is Jacob's trouble. So once that is finished, or however, you feel what I'm saying, play out, but I would assume once that is finished, the Yahushua is going to return. You feel what I'm saying? And I would believe that would be probably when the vows, that last vow, you feel what I'm saying? Whenever last vow would be, that's the end of that tribulation, because we know 7 is the number of completion, right? So immediately after those days, Jacob's trouble, shall the sun, what did it say? So,
shall the sun be darkened.
Shall the sun be darkened. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what she's seen. You feel what I'm saying? To my knowledge and to my understanding, she's seen the sun being darkened, right? And she also said that the moon fell, and it was basically just pitch black. You feel what I'm saying? Something happened, right? Keep going.
It says, "And the moon shall not give her light."
Yep. So the moon should not give her light, so the moon gonna be dark.
"And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken."
You feel what I'm saying? So something in the earth is gonna cause the heavens to go out, basically. You feel what I'm saying? The stars, the moon, and the sun is what we got in the heavens, right? And me speaking as a man, I would believe that this is the firmament being opened. You feel what I'm saying? So everything is going off, and there's only one thing to focus on. You feel what I'm saying? Because the sun in the sky and the moon in the sky, you're not about to be focused on whatever else in the sky. You feel what I'm saying? So Yahweh is turning off everything for you to focus on this one moment, right? Keep going.
It says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds and from one end of heaven to the other."
You feel what I'm saying? So once we see these things, we know what's happening. You get what I'm saying? So later in the dream, after she sees the sun go out and the moon fall from the sky, then she says she see people basically like being lost. You feel what I'm saying? But in that instance, she knew that it was the coming of the Lord. You feel what I'm saying? Once she seen the darkness, you feel what I'm saying? Because scriptures do say the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You feel what I'm saying? So immediately after she see that, she says she see a lot of people just running around and just basically just lost. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know what's going on. She said she couldn't use her phone to contact anybody or no social media, none of these things. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people are in chaos. They don't know what the hell going on, but we know, the people who know the scriptures and know how the day of the Lord is going to come, we know, right? So after she seen everybody walking around and stuff, she said she just seen lightning start happening, right? So to grab that verse 27 again, and this is where I would get this from, because she said it was dark, but it was enough light for you to see. You get what I'm saying? So it had to be something in the sky giving us some type of light, right? Keep going.
Bring that out. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 27. It says, "For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shining even unto the west."
Right. So we know when lightning is happening, we know that we can see it from, everybody can see it. You seen that lightning or that thunder, you heard this or that? It was a big ass lightning strike, right? Everybody gonna see it because it's almost impossible to miss if it's in your vision.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now watch what it compared to. Keep going.
It says, I'm going to start it over again. It says, for as lightneth coming out of the east and shineth even unto the rest, so also the coming of the Son of Man.
So you're not gonna miss it. You feel what I'm saying? So if we know it's dark and it's, you feel me, no clouds and no sun or something else, but it's just lightning in, you feel what I'm saying? We gonna understand like, oh, okay, we know what time it is, right? And then drop down to verse 29.
29.
God.
All right. This is the book
Matter of fact, no, we gonna wait on that. So she say all she see is lightning, but it's still basically you can still operate in the darkness, right? Then she say it went back to light, and she seen like people coming up the street trying to invade people's homes. You feel what I'm saying? And she say she knew that they would have leverage over somebody because nothing is basically active. You feel what I'm saying? It's not no telephones, it's not no social media, it's not no internet. So if you see some troops coming up, you could just go be thinking of help.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? But well, in our mind, she already knew. She said that's martial law. They know that they can use this jurisdiction to do this and do that in a time of trouble and all of this. But she said that once they was trying to come into their homes, she was trying to like let them in, or no, my bad. She said she was trying to fend them off, like don't open the door and stuff. She's trying to hold them off. But then she thought to herself and say, what is she really stopping? If it's the day of the Lord. And then she just bring it all back to just telling us like, or telling me that everybody's so caught up in small things, you're not even really paying attention to what's going on. Because they're going to be in the midst of martial law, but we know the day of the Lord is on the way back. You feel what I'm saying? So what is people worried about? So she said she just let him in like, I mean, y'all can't stop nothing. The Lord is here.
Literally.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what she all bring it home to. It's just like a play out. Oh, my bad. I forgot about one more thing she said. I think she said before they start coming in, or no, when she went outside, she said a volcano erupted. And there was this smoke in the air, but it was lava like coming down the street too. I forgot about that. And that brought me to Joel 2 when they mentioned it should be pillars of smoke. They said the same thing. Matter of fact, grab that.
Say in Exodus too, when every time the Lord's presence get close.
Yep.
After the 10 Commandments, that's why they think the 10 Commandments so important because He gave them.
Yep. That's why they hold them to that pedestal.
Yeah.
I think it's 27. Go to like 28.
If you got one in Joel, but they definitely say that shit in Exodus, like 20.
Yep. No, just start from there. Start from 28.
28?
Yep. No, you can't. Bring that up.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old man shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. And I will shew my wonders in the heavens.
In the heavens. I will show my wonders in the heavens. Things like chariots, or, you feel what I'm saying? Things like this. This is wonders that we see as Israelite men as, what did it say? As wonders. You feel what I'm saying? To meditate on, like, dang, you feel what I'm saying? The Most High really with us.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? Blood moons, eclipses. All of these things is things that we see in the sky, the heavens. Keep going.
It says, and the earth, cloud and fire and pillars of smoke.
Pillars of smoke. We know once a volcano erupts, it shoots out lava, then it's smoking. It's smoking up the whole even when it erupts, it's a lot of smoke in the air, and rocks and lava, ash. You feel what I'm saying? They even said some volcanoes, if all the volcanoes erupt, it'll cover up the sun or something like that.
It'll
be
cover
like
the sky.
Yep, it'll be like a nuclear smoke or something like that. Nuclear winter. Yep, keep going.
And it says, the sun shall be turned into darkness.
The sun shall be, this is what she's seen. So it's saying it's the same thing in the book of Joel. Keep going.
Says, and the moon into blood.
In the moon into blood. You feel what I'm saying? So I believe this is really talking about eclipses and blood moons, right? Keep going.
Before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come.
You feel what I'm saying? This is what we see now. We just seen 2 eclipses, or no, we seen 1 eclipse.
Yep.
And then
coming up Passover time as well.
Remember, it's 2, and there's gonna be X marks the spot.
Literally.
Right around Passover time.
Literally.
So we know that this is how the Most High said it. Bring that out again from the top.
From the top.
No, start at where it say the day of the Lord.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 30. And I will shew my wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come.
Before the great and terrible day. So these are the signs we're supposed to be watching. We know these things, volcanoes erupting, it's eclipses, it's blood moons.
Yep.
We seeing all of these things, and you say before the great and terrible day of the Lord. So you know, us seeing all of these things in the heavens play a huge part in trials and tribulations, in the return of the Lord.
That's right.
You feel what I mean? What is any more on that?
Yeah, just talking about the salvation.
Oh yeah, bring it out.
Verse 32, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord.
Right there. It say, keep going, matter of fact. A little bit more.
Whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. For as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call.
You feel what I'm saying? It say, whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord. This is showing you that the name of the Lord is important. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh. Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You feel what I'm saying? That's a huge point right there. You feel what I'm saying? Whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh.
That's right.
You feel me? Because we gonna know him according to Joel 2 and 30. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just a quick little understanding on the vision and dream that my rib had. I think it was 2 days ago. You feel what I'm saying? You still had that precept you want to bring out, Malak?
Oh yeah. I bring this out of Exodus just to show, just for the sake that every time the Lord's presence get close, we've seen an example in life. So the coming of the Lord, we know. I mean, His presence, He's here on the earth. So every time He get towards the earth is going to acknowledge the Creator. You know what I mean? This is Exodus 20 and 18, and it reads, "And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood far off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou unto us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die." So, and then right here, the only reason he came, it said, verse 20, "And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not." So it's a fearful thing anytime God, you in the presence of God. And when He come, it's gonna be scary. So it's gonna be all of that thunderings, lightnings, mountain smoke, winds, everything, because He here. It's like a grand entrance, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
God. Catastrophe everywhere.
Yeah. The champ is here.
Man, the champ.
Yeah.
The elements themselves are responding.
Yeah.
Man.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that was just a quick little video. I'd say Shalom Akim, call on Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, say Shalom.
Shalom.